Alright, so I gave my RS4 a nice little makeover the other day. Just thought I'd share it. And dun, 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 dun. Alright, there you go. So, problems I have with the old Canopy. I don't know, I think this one looks cool. But so was the original RS4 Canopy. I thought it looked alright too. What I did not like was it's a little unseemly. It was fading because of the sun, one season in the sun, and I didn't even take this thing out very much. So yeah, you can even tell is well, maybe the camera won't pick it up, but it is definitely a little more vibrant down here under the chin, especially area where it was not getting as much direct sunlight as it was up here. So Goosky and their cheap paint, they're notorious for it. Everybody knows it. It's been that way since the beginning, and I guess now they've listened to their customer feedback and they're advertising that they're using higher quality paint. So I don't know, I'm guessing that just means basic UV protection. Good. I'm never upset when a maker improves their product. And so good on you. These Fusuno canopies, they're really nice. I thought it was red when I picked it up online, but it turns out this is that orange color, and I actually like it better orange, so there you go. Moving back here, I did change the mount on the antenna. My original placement, because you are limited with the RS4, I actually had the the receiver and it's kind of sitting here at an angle like this. The problem was the antenna being so long, I had to use a heat gun, and it was just kind of melted at the tip here to reshape it and direct it away from the ground, and it just didn't look very good. It was kind of tucked in like that. It was I don't know, just looked a little cheesy. This, I think, looks a lot better. It's a cleaner looking profile on the antenna. I used the heat shrink, and then I warmed it up enough to where it was just starting to droop a little bit. So I've got about a 4 or 5 degree downturn here. I'm not expecting this to ever be a problem getting into the blades, because I'm not a hardcore smacker or whatever. So, and if it just doesn't work, I printed out some extra options for antenna mounts. And what I'll potentially do is keep it mounted here, but then slide it a little further, and then just use these shorter arms. Just to give it a shorter profile by placing the antenna a little further along on the boom. Like say there, which that'll do just fine too. And then another thing I did was I upgraded the battery latch. So this battery latch is a version 2. And here's the old one. So let's see if it picks up on the camera. It's very thin. And the newer version is a little thicker. Significantly thicker. Hope the camera zooms in on that appropriately for you. Pause it if and where you need it. Anyways, yes, so it's a wider latch. It means installing this it's got an indent here. It's wider as well on the channel. And what it does is it not only gives you horizontal, but also your depth. So you have a lateral grip, and then you have a depth grip as well. and by depth I mean the length of the studs, just a little bit deeper. So I hope this comes out on camera. Anyways, so yeah, this, and what it did was it gave you a much stronger bite into the battery tray. So what had happened was when I was flying, and yes, you can feel a much more robust grip. It had popped out like that, and I didn't know it. And the only thing holding it in place at the end of my flight was it had been gripped here. And that's how close I came to a catastrophe. Was my battery was just riding like that, and the only thing here was the XT60 connector was keeping it in place from shooting out. So that's worth the $5 upgrade and peace of mind, or $7 or whatever it was. I did order 2 just in case I want to put a second one on the other side. And likewise, but then that would involve using two-handed method, and yeah, you could. I just, I'm happy with one right now. And I may yet still add the second one at a later date. The only other thing that I may do left on this machine is I have a new tail boom coming that's bright orange, so it'll match the coloring. And orange tail fin. So I may more than likely just put in the orange tail fin, that way I have, and not the orange tail boom, but who knows. We'll see how it looks in the air. And then I'll replace the boom, and definitely going to replace the tail fin, so I have maybe even orange on one side and white on the other, just to help with marking it in the air. Anyways, thank you.